Hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome back to Card of Destiny. I'm Pandora, and today we are diving into the profound energy of angel number 6116. If this number has been appearing in your life, on receipts, addresses, or in unexpected places, know that it carries a very specific vibration. 6116 is a mirror of balance and transformation. It speaks of stability, spiritual awakening, responsibility, and new beginnings rooted in truth. This number often shows up when you are being guided to build stronger foundations in your life while also embracing inner healing and soul evolution. It is a message of balance between the material and spiritual, between self-care and service, between independence and connection. Numerology of 6116. Breaking it down, 6 symbolizes harmony, family, responsibility, nurturing, and healing. Represents new beginnings, individuality, leadership, and manifestation. Having 11 at the center amplifies intuition, spiritual awakening, and divine guidance. And together, 6116 is a powerful mirror number, beginning and ending with 6, a reminder that every new beginning must remain rooted in love, care, and integrity. Adding the digits 6 plus 1 plus 1 plus 6 equal to 14, which reduces to 5. This hidden influence of 5 shows that change and transformation are at the heart of 6116's message. The spiritual meaning of 6116. Spiritually, 6116 is an angelic reminder to create balance between your earthly responsibilities and your spiritual growth. Embrace healing, both within yourself and in your relationships. Step into leadership and new opportunities guided by your intuition. Trust that the changes you are experiencing are reshaping your life into greater alignment with your soul's purpose. It is a deeply healing number, one that calls you to serve, to grow, and to release what no longer belongs in your life. The symbolism of 6116. 6116 is a mirror number, reflecting harmony within and without. The 6 seconds act as protective bookends, showing that your journey of transformation and new beginnings, symbolized by the 11, is always surrounded by love, healing, and divine support. It is the number of the healer who also grows, the leader who also nurtures, and the soul who walks forward while carrying compassion. 6116 in love and relationships. When 6116 appears in your love life, it brings a message of balance, harmony, and healing. The angels are guiding you to nurture your connections while also honoring your own growth. If you're in a relationship, for couples, 6116 often appears as a reminder to create equal give and take. If your bond has been unbalanced, this number urges you to restore harmony by addressing both emotional and practical needs. It encourages honest communication, especially about responsibilities, dreams, and shared goals. When 6116 also symbolizes healing. If challenges or old wounds have surfaced, your angels want you to know that love, forgiveness, and compassion can renew the bond. This number reassures you that true partnership is built on both responsibility and joy. If you're single. For singles, 6116 is a message of self-love and preparation. It tells you to focus on creating balance within yourself before entering a relationship. It shows that a new connection may be near, but it will reflect the inner harmony you cultivate now. It asks you not to rush, but to trust that the right person will enter when you are aligned with your own truth and wholeness. 6116 and soulmates. For soulmates, 6116 signals healing and growth. If you're with a soulmate, this number shows that your connection is being guided into deeper stability and compassion. If separation has occurred, 6116 reassures you that the space is meant for healing, and whether reunion comes or not, your soul is learning important lessons. If you are awaiting a soulmate, 6116 confirms that divine timing is at play, and preparation is part of the journey. 6116 and twin flames. For twin flames, 6116 is a powerful sign of mirrored energy. If you are in separation, it indicates that both of you are being guided to heal past wounds before coming back into harmony. If union is near, this number confirms that healing has taken place and balance is possible. If you are in union, 6116 asks you to nurture the bond carefully, ensuring that both partners contribute equally to the relationship's growth. Family and friendships under 6116. Beyond romance, 6116 also influences family and friendships. One encourages you to take responsibility for your part in relationships while not carrying more than your share. It reminds you to offer compassion, but also to set healthy boundaries. And it shows that balance in all relationships is the key to lasting harmony. The message of 6116 in love. Whether partnered, single, or navigating soul connections, 6116 is a reminder that love flourishes when balance, healing, and mutual respect are present. It teaches that relationships are both a sanctuary and a mirror for growth. 6116 in career and work. Angel number 6116 often appears when your career path is calling for balance between responsibility and inspiration. The 6 seconds show that your work is tied to service, responsibility, or helping others in meaningful ways. You may feel called toward healing professions, teaching, counseling, or any role where compassion is central. The 11 at the center reminds you that your intuition is a guide. Listen to your inner vision when making career decisions. The 1 second bring leadership energy, showing that you are capable of stepping forward with confidence and creating new opportunities. If you feel restless in your current work, 6116 encourages you to build something new, but do it with patience and a solid plan. 6116 and finances. Financially, 6116 asks you to bring balance to your money habits. It reminds you not to carry financial burdens alone. Ask for support if needed, and may signal a time of restructuring, paying off debts, saving, or creating long-term stability. The hidden energy of 5, from 6 plus 1 plus 1 plus 6 equal to 14, 1 plus 4 equal to 5, shows that financial freedom is possible, but it requires change, discipline, and adaptability. This number tells you that prosperity grows when responsibility and freedom are balanced. 6116 and life purpose. On a soul level, 6116 is a number of service, healing, and awakening. On an awakening, the 6 seconds show that your purpose is linked to compassion and responsibility, creating harmony in the lives of others. The 11 reveals that your spiritual gifts are strong. You may feel drawn to guiding, teaching, or inspiring others through your inner wisdom. The 1 second show that leadership and new beginnings are part of your path. You are not meant to follow passively, you are meant to step forward with courage. Your angels are telling you that your life purpose blends practicality and spirituality, grounding divine inspiration into real-world action. Reflection for 6116 in career and purpose. Ask yourself, am I honoring my responsibilities while still following my intuition? Do I allow space for new beginnings, or am I clinging to the familiar? How can I use my gifts to bring healing and balance to others? 6116 and personal growth. Angel number 6116 is a powerful teacher in personal growth. It calls you to look honestly at your life and ask where balance is missing. The repeating 6 seconds remind you to care for yourself as much as you care for others. If you've been overextending, it's time to restore harmony. The 11 urges you to listen to your intuition. Those quiet nudges are guiding you toward your next step. The 1 second encourage you to be courageous in beginning new habits, new routines, or even an entirely new chapter of life. Personal growth under 6116 is about weaving discipline with compassion, creating a life where both responsibility and freedom exist in harmony. 6116 and spiritual awakening. Spiritually, 6116 is deeply connected to awakening and enlightenment. An enlightenment, the 11 is a master number often called the spiritual messenger, and in this sequence it stands at the center, showing that your spiritual growth is at the heart of this journey. The 6S show that awakening is not about escaping daily life, but about bringing love, compassion, and spiritual awareness into your everyday responsibilities. The hidden 5 reminds that transformation is part of your path. Change is not to be feared, but embraced as part of your soul's evolution. When you see 6116, your angels are telling you, balance your outer life, so your inner light can fully shine. Inner alignment under 6116. This number calls for alignment in 3 areas. On mind, release self-doubt and trust your intuitive insights. Body, create healthy habits that support vitality and balance. On spirit, deepen your connection with Source through prayer, meditation, or quiet reflection. When these 3 align, 6116 becomes a gateway to higher peace, strength, and clarity. Visualization for balance with 6116. Close your eyes and picture the number 6116 glowing before you. Step into the first 6. Feel love, compassion, and healing energy surrounding you. Move into the 11. A doorway of light opens, filling you with intuition and spiritual wisdom. Step into the final 6. Here you feel grounded and whole, ready to carry this balance into your daily life. Whisper, I am balanced, I am guided, I am whole. 6116 and the collective journey. Angel number 6116 does not only guide individuals, it also speaks to the evolution of humanity as a whole. It is a number of responsibility, balance, and awakening, showing that as a collective we are being called to live with greater harmony. When this number appears in collective consciousness, it signals that the world is being urged to rebuild stronger foundations after periods of instability. Embrace responsibility for the earth, for communities, and for one another. Balance material progress with spiritual wisdom. To allow compassion to guide decision-making rather than fear or control. Collective transformation under 6116. On a global scale, the energy of 6116 suggests global systems built on imbalance are beginning to shift, and families, communities, and societies are being asked to restore integrity. And spiritual awakening is becoming more widespread, with people seeking deeper meaning, and healing and nurturing are rising as central values for humanity's future. 6116 is a reminder that growth must be rooted in care, balance, and responsibility, not only for ourselves but for the generations to come. The spiritual symbolism of 6116 for humanity. The 6 seconds symbolize care for the earth, healing of the collective heart, and responsibility to each other. The 11 at the center represents awakening on a global scale, a reminder that light is entering collective consciousness. The 1 second show that new beginnings are possible, but they must be built on integrity and harmony. Together, 6116 is the number of the Healer Society, calling humanity to rise into balance and unity, living the collective vibration of 6116. Every time you choose balance in your own life, between responsibility and freedom, giving and receiving, spirituality and practicality, you add to the healing vibration of the collective. Angel number 6116 reminds us that personal healing fuels collective healing. One balanced soul becomes a light for many, working with 6116 in daily life. Angel number 6116 blends responsibility with awakening, reminding you to balance love and service with self-growth. To embody it, begin your day with a moment of stillness to connect with your inner wisdom. Bring balance into your schedule. Time for work, time for rest, time for spirit. Release habits that create imbalance, whether they drain your energy or limit your growth. Express gratitude for both responsibilities and opportunities. Both shape your journey. Meditation for 6116. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Visualize the number 6116 glowing before you. Step into the first 6 and feel love and healing energy wrapping around you. Move into the 11, a radiant doorway of light. As you pass through it, wisdom, intuition, and divine guidance flood your heart. Finally, step into the last 6 and feel grounded, whole, and balanced. Whisper, I am loved, I am guided, I live in balance and truth. Visualization, the mirror of harmony. Imagine standing before a great mirror etched with the number 6116. As you look into it, you see a version of yourself fully aligned, steady, compassionate, and radiant with divine light. This reflection is not separate from you. It is your highest self, reminding you of the harmony you are capable of living every day. Step forward, and as you merge with the reflection, feel your body fill with balance, strength, and peace. Scripting with 6116, write in the present tense, as though you are already embodying this number's lessons. I live in balance. I honor my responsibilities and nurture my spirit. I trust my intuition and step into new beginnings with courage. I am supported by love, surrounded by healing, and guided into harmony by my angels. Ritual for 6116. Anchoring balance. 1. Light 2 candles, one for responsibility and one for spiritual growth. 2. Place a crystal or object between them to represent balance. 3. Speak aloud. I invite harmony into my life. I balance love with truth, service with self-care, and action with guidance. 4. Sit quietly for a few moments, feeling the energy of balance filling your space. This ritual aligns you with the steady, healing vibration of 6116. Affirmations for 6116. Repeat these to align with the vibration of healing, balance, and awakening. I live in balance and harmony. I honor my responsibilities while nurturing my spirit. I listen to my intuition and trust divine guidance. I am surrounded by love, healing, and divine support. Every change leads me closer to peace and truth. I build a life of compassion, stability, and awakening. Mythology and symbolism of 6116. The structure of 6116 holds deep symbolic meaning. The 6 seconds represent the healer, the nurturer, the guardian of home and harmony. In myths, they echo figures who bring healing and protection to their communities. The 11 at the center is a divine portal linked to messengers, prophets, and guides who reveal higher truths. The 1 second are the sparks of creation, leaders, initiators, and heroes, stepping boldly into the new. Together, 6116 is the story of the healer leader, one who brings compassion and wisdom to every new beginning. Astrology and 6116. Astrologically, the vibration of 6116 blends 3 planetary influences. And Venus, connected to the number 6, love, harmony, nurturing, and beauty. The Sun connected to the number 1, individuality, new beginnings, leadership, and self-expression. Neptune resonant with the number 11, intuition, higher vision, and spiritual awakening. Together, these influences show 6116 as a number of harmony between the earthly and the spiritual, balancing love, leadership, and divine inspiration. Cultural symbolism of 6116. In numerology, 6116 is seen as a mirror number, carrying the lesson of balance between service and self. Spiritually, it reflects the journey of awakening, walking through the portal of 11 while grounded in the love of 6. Culturally, the mirrored 6 seconds remind us that what we give to others must also be given to ourselves. Compassion cannot flow outward if it is not also nurtured inward. 6116 is the symbol of the balanced soul, one who heals, leads, and awakens while staying rooted in love. Living with the energy of 6116. Angel number 6116. As a mirror of harmony, healing, and awakening. It teaches that true growth comes from balance, between your responsibilities and your spirit, between giving and receiving, between leading and nurturing. By now you've seen its depth, and the 6 seconds remind you of compassion, care, and responsibility, while the 11 shines as a spiritual doorway, guiding you into higher wisdom. Oh, and the 1 second call you to lead with courage and embrace new beginnings. And the hidden 5 whispers that transformation is the heartbeat of your journey. To live with 6116 is to embody love while walking boldly into new chapters. Final visualization for 6116. Close your eyes and see the number 6116 glowing in golden light. Step into the first 6 and feel harmony wrap around you like a protective embrace. Walk through the 11, a radiant gateway, and let intuition, clarity, and spiritual vision fill your heart. Step into the last 6 and feel yourself grounded, healed, and whole. Whisper, I live in balance. I am guided. I am love. Channeled closing affirmation. I honor my responsibilities with love. I walk through the doorway of awakening with courage. I live in balance between the earthly and the divine. With 6116, I am healed, guided, and whole. My loves, if you've been seeing 6116, know that it is no accident. This number is your angels reminding you to restore balance, to nurture yourself as much as you nurture others, and to step boldly into your new beginnings with love and clarity. Trust the process of healing. Trust the guidance flowing to you, And remember that your life is always surrounded by divine support. If this message resonated with you, share your experiences with 6116 in the comments. I would love to hear how this number is appearing in your journey. And don't forget to subscribe to Card of Destiny for more deep dives into angel numbers, astrology, and spiritual guidance. Together, we rise into balance, truth, and light. Remember, 6116 is not just a number. It is a mirror, a guide, and a blessing. And you, beautiful soul, are ready to embody its harmony.